Buddy. Wow, buddy. What's up, guys? As you can see, different backdrop. Uh, we've got some new sponsors. We've got some friends. We've got a couple things to talk about before we start the show. First off, some crazy info just dropped. We're
And
going
that's
to
why we're
talk
5 minutes
about
late,
that.
everyone. We're already dissecting this IE4. Looks like we're gonna get to do another show naming all the workouts. Taylor will have to be on that show since all the crowd just wants to hear crass humor.
Yeah, so since we're not going to talk about trans men boxing in the Olympics and we're going to talk about actual CrossFit Games workouts, here we are. So to start, right above me, see this QR code right here? This is for Crash Crucible online qualifier, August 15th to 18th, 15th to 18th.
Opens up next Monday, 8 a.m.
If you guys want a chance at me,
Colton?
because listen, Colton can talk all the shit he wants. He can win all the online workouts he wants. When it comes to running, flipping a sled, spanking that little butt. See you in October. And then over here, right above JR, other way, buddy. There you go. Hey, you're going to have to practice that, bro, and make it look way better. Okay, dude. 14-day free trial for Sentinel Training. The best programming you can buy online. And if you're at the games, come find us. I'm giving out free months. 1 free month to each person of Sentinel Training. So come find me. I spent a shitload of money on these little cards. They're like credit cards. Sorry, my mic's doing something weird. There we go. They're like credit cards. They look great. They look sick. If you look at my story yesterday, they're up there. So let me just give you guys the rundown.
Was that like part of your business plan when you first started out Sentinel? Like, did you sit down, you're like, okay, this is the first month phase, this is the 6-month phase, this is the year phase, and then I'm going to start getting some really sick business cards made?
Dude, I had no plan.
It's interesting that you say that because most of us scribblers, maybe we have a business, maybe we know someone that does, we know we should have a good business plan. We know that's a crucial phase in the development of any business. But when do you have time to do that? I don't have time. Do you have time? That's why you need someone like Proven Business Plans. Right down here, right below Taylor, bottom left on the screen. If you're watching, contact Corey Polito. These guys are amazing. This is what they're going to do for you. They're going to sit down with you and they're going to do all the hard work for you. They're going to get some information from you. They're going to scale your business plan based on need. So they offer super, super wide range of packages based on a small business, big business, anywhere from $500 to $3,000, depending on where you're at, what phase you're at. If you don't want to write down little things on a notebook like Taylor does, and you actually want to have a professional business, contact these guys. Just for being a loyal listener of Show Up and Scribble, 30% off at checkout. That's it. All you got to do is listen, put in the code SUAS. SUAS, that's SUAS, all caps at checkout.
Jeez, dude. He's like a more ripped Howard Stern without the stupid political takes, too. That's crazy. The only thing I take notes on is smacking people like Tanner Shook around. So just so you know. But the other cool thing about Corey, he has a American Foxhound Rescue Kennel. American Foxhound Rescue Kennel. Some beautiful dogs. It's crazy. It's called Scarlet Oak Farms. He's a cool dude. He's dropped in Charlotte several times. Actually, crazy thing, we've got a guy who's been a member of Charlotte for like 13 years, and his daughter is one of Corey's students. Corey teaches. But it was crazy. So we were at the gym one day, and he was like, yeah, I teach here. And the other guy was like, oh, my daughter goes there. And then Corey was like, holy shit. Anyways, crazy. Just want to give a quick shout out before we start to State Farm, Patrick Mitrovich, and Homegrown Relief CBD, sticking with us since day one. These guys have been our supporters from the start. Well, all you guys have been our supporters, but they were, there's some original guys up there. We love these guys. And then real quick, Two Brain is sponsoring Sevon and behind the scenes of the games, and Sarah Cox of California Peptides, since we got our media credentials denied because JR can't keep his mouth shut. She gave us
always somebody. Sorry, guys. Sorry. Maybe next year.
All right, next. Here's what we're going to start with today. Initially, I wasn't sure what we would talk about. We had some leaks. There's all this stuff going on with the Olympics, which honestly we weren't going to talk about. I just wanted to use that thumbnail. The games is better than the Olympics. And then the whole Tanner Shuck thing happened, and the most unsuspecting person in the world invited me to collaborate on a reel with them. And that is the Wall Street weightlifter. And man, was I touched? Was my tookus touched when I saw that? So just
Was
hey,
your
thank
were your feelings toward him immediately swayed, just like when
yeah,
Mr.
you know
Willie went
me,
on that show and
dude.
said that your content for Kill Taylor was like the best in the space right now, and you immediately were just like, I love John. He's a great guy.
Dude, stop, dude. I've been a Wall Street weightlifter guy since day one. Okay, I've actually never had a beef with him other than he can
He
talk
just knows
shit.
how to get your goat, dude. He
He
knows
knows
how to
how to
do it.
get my goat so bad in the comments. But anyways, that was funny. All right, so let me pull this up. Is that on Instagram, sir?
Yep. This might be a reel,
God, you hear
I
that
believe.
keyboard? That's some nerdy shit right there. And it's on Dave's account,
Yep. Just go to his
not Stool Presidente, I assume. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna have to do some work back here. I have to remove this overlay for us. Give this a sick background, and then I'm gonna share that screen. Hey, I'm still learning how to get all this stuff done. All right, here we are. You guys ready? This is individual event 4, JR, you said?
correct.
Numero cuatro. And if you guys didn't know, that's Spanish.
That's 4 for the layperson.
All right. IE 4. Okay, that's a dumb name.
I just want to say, me and Dave are kindred spirits. I do all my programming on my notes app. Come on.
So do I. But this is not where he does all his programming. He just couldn't figure out.
I don't know about the singularity though. Are you a deadlift rope climb guy for something?
Yes,
more
yes,
than one?
yes.
Or
I
do
don't add an
oh
S.
my
I don't I don't
gosh.
make it plural. Wall ball shot,
You
comma.
wouldn't.
Stop, dude.
So
I love that. And oh man, you know what I love more than anything else on here? He doesn't capitalize GHD. Thank
I
the
hate it. It
frickin'
makes me so
Lord.
mad. Also, skierg's one word, capital S, capital E.
Stop. What about bike erg? What about erg?
I find myself torn every single time I write row because I can write skierg and bike erg with no problem, but writing erg after row makes me feel like such a whatever. Insert whatever word you want.
Like a weenie. Wow. Sheesh. This is gonna be down the okay. Is this event 4? What's event? Is event 6? No, event 7 is Chad. Event
1,
6.
2, 3, 4. So 25 rope climbs.
Wow. Okay, 30 cals for women. Oh, yeesh. 50 deads. So 100 deadlifts, 100 GHDs. I got to pause this. Let me see if I can do that when it's done being typed out. I just want to leave it typed out. Wow, this is not the CrossFit workout Danny Spiegel was hoping to see, I have to say. And I don't hate her at all. Honestly, I hope she makes the cuts.
So that's Friday morning.
Friday morning. Are we sure?
So if you go to the schedule, you'll have 3 for Thursday, and then the slot for Friday morning is a spin. Show me this yesterday is the biggest time slot for any individual workout. I think there's like 3 hours for the completion of that workout. So
it just keeps going.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be long. For sure.
Let's talk about well, let's first off, before we talk about time domains, in the years past, especially in Madison, this is an event that would happen on the field, outside on the field. Where does this workout happen now?
It happens in Dickies.
This is going to happen inside Dickies Arena. How are they, dude? The rig's going to have to be massive to do 15-foot rope.
Dude, I bet they're putting Zeus or something like Zeus still in there.
Really? You think they're going to put Zeus up?
Or something like it and have a different name for it. I don't know. Who's one of Zeus's children? Maybe one of them.
Okay, we can still kind of read it. This looks so weird. I got to do I have another overlay without the little red squares, but I didn't finish it because briefly we also have another new sponsor.
Yeah, I was going to say, it seems like you might need some help with the back end, buddy.
Stop,
you know what
stop.
I mean? Whether it be web design or optimizing your search engine. Contact Brooks Manley, right? This is what Brooks does, right? He's going to specialize in getting you more results from Google searches, right? So if someone searches crash, which they did for a really long time, you wouldn't get any hits. And I realized I should probably have my keywords worked on. So someone like Brooks can come in, make sure that CrossFit and Crash are attached to that search optimization. He's offering 20% off new websites for the first 2 affiliates that reach out to him this month. So if you're
Oh,
listening
wow.
right now and you own an affiliate, or you know that your affiliate owner could use some help with all things tech savvy like me,
That's crazy.
tell them the first 2, huge discount here.
And the thing is, hey, most of you affiliates, your guys' websites suck. I got to say. Ours did for the longest time. Will
does mine
fixed it,
suck?
but hey, call
Okay.
Brooks. Anyways, no, I don't need help with the back end. I just didn't have this new sponsor yet. He was waiting to get his logo, and so I only sent this overlay to StreamYard until we have everything set up and ready to go. This is all me, baby. This is your boy on Canva Pro. Anyways, okay. This workout's happening in Dickies, according to JR. If that is the case, I think it's going to be a massive spectacle. Super cool. It's like a midline madness mashup chipper of years past. I love the workout just on paper. Oh, it's beautiful. Gosh, that's a beautiful workout. Love it. Love it. Tremendous.
I mean, you got the only volume really that we know of is Chad going into today.
Mm-hmm.
So everyone's like, hey, when's the gymnastics coming? When's the mixed modal stuff coming? You got your you got MWGG. And that's going to get so sticky there in the middle with the 50 GHD, 5 rope climb, 50 GHD. I mean, that's 100 GHDs in a really condensed period of time. And who knows too, like, I just think it's awesome that Dave put the weight up there, because we haven't gotten full details. This is the most full detailed workout we've gotten a description for.
Is anyone going to try this workout this weekend?
I think most athletes have kind of gotten into the mode of, hey, like, I hit some intensity for the last few days, and that's probably all the intensity I'm going to do. I could see some people coming in and getting antsy and wanting to do intervals. I wouldn't necessarily recommend you test that. But
so to me, I'm just going to walk through and break down how long I think this workout's taking. I'm going to give 2 minutes.
The only thing we don't know is the rope.
Right.
Sorry,
I'm assuming it's a 15.
You think it's a regular rope
climb? Yeah, I think it's a regular rope.
Okay.
I'm thinking, man, would you like it if it was a cut rope? Huh? Because I love me a cut rope. Are you angry at me for using that word?
Of course, I want to say that it's going to be a cut rope or a thick rope just because I think it's cooler. But after they did a bunch of legless at semis, I think most people, I know me and you, were just like, hey, I think they just need to bring back a really dense regular rope climb workout. This is that. This is 25. I don't think it needs to be anything cute.
Yeah,
I would love to see a cut rope, but I don't think it's going to be. I think it's going to be regular rope climb. Could just be a higher one because the Zeus rig is used like 18.
Right. I'm giving 2 minutes for the deadlifts to start. That might be a little. Matt's calling me. Sorry, Matt. I'm hitting ignore. 50 deadlifts. I'm going to be generous and say 2 minutes. 5 rope climbs. I know that most athletes should be finishing this in a minute. Let's just say a minute. So we were at 3 minutes. 50 calorie ski erg. I want to give 2.5 minutes. Let's go 2:45. So we're at 5:45 for men. We're at another minute, so 6:45. Now we're at 50 GHD sit-ups. I'm going to give 2 minutes for that. So now we're at 8:45. 5 rope climbs, 9:45. 50 GHD sit-ups, let's say 2:15 this time. So now we're at 12 minutes. Then another minute for this 4th set of rope climbs. So that's 13 minutes, correct? 2.5, 15.5 minutes, 16.5 minutes. Oh my God. And then absolute destruction. I would say another 2 minutes. So 18.5 minutes, I think 18 minutes. I think sub 18 is going to be a moving time. Maybe the top 10 are all sub 18.
It's probably going to be a 25-minute cap. 20 to 25 minutes.
I love this. I so love this as a long time domain test that's not running. It's not monostructural. You know, you have the run, swim, and then you have Chad, which are both super long. And then to me, this is, okay, you're good on the long time domain after this workout. Everything else, there should probably be 2 12 to 15-minute workouts. And then I think everything else sub 12, sub 10.
Yeah, if you just looking at day one, we got the run, swim, right? If you go, can you go to the schedule? Can you go to the game's website, pull that up? It's really easy to look at. And like I said, Spin showed me this last night. It's really cool that Event 4 came out because he steered me to the schedule and was just like, hey, you can look at the schedule at this point and kind of start to figure out, what the long ones are, what the short
On-site
ones are.
info?
This looks different than it does on the phone. Go all the way up to the top and just click on individuals. Yep. Now, okay. So we know like there's an hour block there, and then the next one there's a 3-hour block, and then the opening ceremony, and then late at night there's another, I think maybe like a 2.5-hour block.
Wow.
Right?
So 3 events Thursday. So 1, 2, 3 on Thursday. Now Friday.
Yep. And then Friday
Dickies 1, 2, 3. So
and
that's
that's
going to
4.
be,
And that's 4. Go up. So the very first one, that's the one we're looking at right now.
Yep.
That's a 5-hour. That's a 4-hour window. So yeah, that's the workout that we're looking at right now. So if you say 4 heats of 10 for men and women, yeah, it's probably like a 20 to a 22-minute time cap.
Love it.
Really, really short one next, though.
Love that. So that's event 5. Then we have 6 is going to be basically that
sprint into the run.
And then that next morning we have Chad.
So it's cool that this is like pretty updated, and you can at least go in and look and be like, okay, well, unless they're doing huge heats, you're probably going to have a, moderate,
There's
medium
only
time.
2 events or 2 blocks, and they're short on Sunday. There's got to be something missing there. You think?
I would say there's not going to be a 4-hour break. So yeah, I think you're right.
I don't know. Let's count them up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
11,
10, 11, 12. Maybe there's room for one more.
Yeah.
But
or if one of the ones we're looking at, it's like a back-to-back or something.
Back-to-back, right.
So yeah, I think it's good that we got some I guess for these guys, even for 100 reps, just call it moderate barbell cycling after the clean ladder was announced. We know that's probably going to be on the heavy side. And then some dense gymnastics work. And I like the ski being there. I mean, you kind of always expect to see the ski erg only at the games, but I like that similarly to the 2-2-2-3 intervals, there's the ski like creates some good interference here. And here it's just a super, super, super redundant midline and pulling workout, which is cool.
A lot of hinging, trunk flexion.
If you're doing this workout
on the deadlifts,
are you going to pick 1 or 2 of the movements to make your move on and the other ones you don't really care about? Like for instance, even if you can ski a 1400 for 50 cows, do you think you need to do that? Or do you think most guys are just going to settle in somewhere over 1200 and just know that there's not going to be that much separation there?
To me, the ski erg and the rope climbs are where all the separation happens.
Okay. So I don't think the second GHDs will.
It's my opinion that at this level, a set of 50 GHDs, if you're going fast, doesn't take 2 minutes. That takes a minute 40.
Right.
So at a very steady pace, that's 2 minutes on the games floor. That's 2 minutes. Going at that similar pace on the ski erg is a 2:30. So I think you have more room to make up on a ski erg, and same thing on the rope climb. Between reps, the amount of time you're resting, they're way more likely to be lulled into an extended rest on a rope climb than you are a 225 deadlift. So to me, the places to make your move are 100% the ski erg on the back half and keeping your rope climbs very disciplined from start to finish. If you can not be a dum-dum on the opening set of deadlifts, I think personally, I would imagine it's 10 reps, roll your bar. Maybe we'll see.
I would think so. Yeah.
I'm definitely doing 10s on that. And I can do a lot of 225 reps unbroken, but I'm doing 10s. And then the rope climbs, my goal is 1 rep every 12 seconds, about like 5 in a minute, maybe a little faster. And then relax on the GHDs. On the ski erg, I'm holding a 1350 to 14, and I'm relaxing on the GHD setups because I can do 50 in 2 minutes at a relaxed pace. Then on the back half ski erg, I'm trying to push the pedal down and move on the rope climbs. When you get to the last barbell, it's pedal to the metal. I don't think Roman wins this workout. So, Jeremy's in the comments saying Roman pushes the ski erg, blah, blah, blah. I think he's too slow on the GHD, too slow on rope climbs. to be able to win the workout just on the ski erg. I think this type of workout benefits someone who it's not just one element, but those
Mm.
places are places to push. Like if you're not fast on a GHD, it's not going to be a good workout for you.
Yeah, and I think athletes that really, really, really are experienced and understand that the back half is where the separation occurs will not come out too hot, and they won't get pushed by the other athletes. If this were a legless rope climb, I think there are obvious favorites because there's so much separation there. There isn't,
Right.
which I like. Even the skier, like you said, people we talk about it all the time. If this was distance, guys, if this was like a 500 meter, it's a completely different workout, and people will push back and say it's not that much different. It is. If you
Way
can
different.
pull a 1400 versus a 1200, you're going to
Massive.
beat that person by like 10 calories. If you're pulling a 145 versus a 150, that's nothing. That's 5 seconds, and you're putting out so much more effort. So the fact that it's calories is, God, makes me so happy.
Amazing. Justin Medeiros has got a great shot to win this workout, I think.
Yeah, because at the highest level, and you've talked about it before, I think we saw it. I think back to the Rogue workout with the log bar muscle up that went log bar muscle up, ski GHD, and then back down. Someone that can do 50 GHDs in a minute 15 versus someone that can do it in a minute 20, minute 25, minute 30, minute 40, that's a huge separator. So if you're someone that has really, really fast cycle time on GHDs, I think it really will matter, especially on the back half.
Yep. Wow. The great debate happened yesterday between me and Tanner Shuck. If you guys have, like an hour, 2 hours, sorry, but maybe it was an hour before Dr. Rocket got on to listen to two buffoons arguing about working out. Go check it out. Wow. That's crazy, dude. That's a nasty chipper. What else do you think we see? So we've got event 1, that's run, swim. We've got event 4, that's ski, GHD, deadlift, rope climb. We've got event 6, which is sprint, carry sprint, 1 mile run, field sprint, 1 mile run. And then we've got Chad, which is 7.
There's got to be squatting and pressing. Squatting and pressing is what I'm thinking about. So there hasn't been any of that yet. We don't know if the clean ladder is squat mandated, but it doesn't matter. It's event 8. So there's going to be some squatting. There's going to be some pressing. I would say pressing overhead. A handstand course makes a lot of sense with what we've gotten so far. We have some single modality in there. So Dave usually really likes single modality handstand course workouts. He's done it every single year, but at 2020 using the obstacle, and that's because they did it at the ranch. So, I mean, that makes sense to me. Squatting and pressing is kind of what we're left with.
Gymnastic pressing, you think?
Yeah, or I mean, still could be loaded pressing.
Are you
no handstand push-ups at semifinals at all? So
there needs to be a fuck ton of handstand push-ups.
Yeah. So whether there's handstand walking,
I want 100 parallel handstand push-ups. See ya, Laura. See ya. Do you think what do you think's the most dense? What was it? Atlas Games that one year that came out with a fuck ton? Was it like 30?
I think they did
60.
Or was it 21-15-9?
Oh, it was 45 or 30-20-10 maybe. No, you might be right.
Ski erg, parallel handstand push-up, and front rack lunge, I think is what that workout was. Pat, if you're listening, I know you're not. You could tell us.
Was it full depth too?
Yeah, I think so.
That's hilarious. Yeah. God, I love that. Opinions on the freestanding handstand push-up. I think it's the most gimmicky thing ever, and I hate watching it. I think a parallel handstand push-up just looks visually way cooler to me. And at the end of the day, if we're just trying to test a handstand push-up, pick the thing that looks cooler, not the thing that looks gimmicky. I don't know.
At this point, if we're doing freestanding, I wish they would just say they have to be strict.
Oof.
So that you could actually there's obviously some balance and some coordination involved, but it's not just like go down and just kick your feet and then keep walking.
Right.
I don't know. I mean, watching the skill speed medley last year and seeing those freestanding versus when they did the 6-10-14 405 deadlift, the first or second year Justin won. I don't know. I think standards wise, the closer together you put the repetitions with the lines and stuff, the the reps get kind of blurry with what's a good
Right.
rep and what's a bad rep.
When we were testing that at the ranch with Allison Scutts, I remember asking a question. First off, I remember thinking, this is so dumb. This is the dumbest movement ever. It's stupid. I was also hurt, so I was butt hurt and physically hurt at that point. But I remember asking a question about the standard, and Allison Scutts giving me the most, no offense, Allison, brain dead and completely condescending response ever. And I was just like, I'm gonna
I
go
don't I
fuck
don't think
myself.
I don't think it really matters that you said no offense before that.
Whatever. If it's offensive, it's your problem. Anyways, it was just I just don't want to see freestanding handstand push-ups anywhere else. And I can do them a lot in a row. I mean, like I was having a conversation with Brent too about like he sent me a video of a movement and was like, "Hey, have you ever done these?" I was like, "No, they're fucking stupid." And he goes, "Well, dude, we compete in CrossFit." So,
Yep.
anyways, parallel handstand push-up would be very pleasing to me. I don't know that. Do you think that that's a movement or a skill that they aren't going to test early on with before kips? Do you think, or sorry, cuts? Do you think they wait until after cuts?
Historically, they've programmed them very late in the competition. I mean,
Right.
when they redid Fibonacci, what day was that? Was that a Saturday or a Friday, maybe?
I think it was a Saturday, or I don't know. I think it was a Saturday, but when did they do the sandbag carry parallel handstand push-up at the games? Was that 2013, 2014, or 2012?
D-ball.
Yeah, D-ball.
That's
Yeah.
2011 or 12. Yeah. D-ball
Okay,
to
12
shoulder with
then.
the carry and the
Yeah.
parallel. Yeah. So yeah, I mean that's they've been around for a long time. The first time they were ever used was with that triplet. I think it was an AMRAP of GHDs, kettlebell swings, and parallel handstand push-ups. And you saw most people doing them strict, but I wonder if they just didn't know how to kit back then.
Right.
No, I mean that's a movement that we both wondered why it hasn't made its way into like a semifinal competition, because it is a big separator. And I mean, dude, I think we should see a strict deficit this year. I mean, online stage 1, they did Damn Diane, right, with the strict deficit. But other than that, I mean, regionals 2016, I think, is the last time they had a strict deficit handstand push-up. I really don't count the Echo Press workout because that's such a different strict deficit handstand push-up. But I think,
and I don't want to see that
old-fashioned
again either.
deficit
If we see wall facing, I just want to see regular wall facing. I don't care for a deficit. It is an easier strict handstand push-up without a doubt, to a point. Meaning like there's a margin of like there's a margin where the regular strict becomes easier, but if it's like 10 reps to 15 reps for me, wall facing's easier 100%. If it's like 20, 30, I can sustain a regular strict handstand push-up for longer, maybe. Not sure why. I do think this is this comment from Shane Estrada, a workout with progressions of handstand push-ups would be cool. I agree. I think that'd be a great way to introduce them, because I don't know that I like the idea of handstand push-ups twice in the week, across the weekend. You know what I mean? In two different events. It's not like running to me. Like you can test pressing in so many different ways. Running is like, it's a staple. So I don't want to say, I don't know. And I mean, what do you think? I don't know why I feel that way. What do you think about handstand push-ups in two different events?
I definitely think no. I don't want to see handstand push-ups twice. I don't care.
Right.
If one's kipping, one's strict. I mean, and I shouldn't say that because I don't mind seeing a squat clean and a wall ball. They're two different squats. I think there's just something, some weird thing in my head that just says no, you can't do that. I do think hand balancing and handstand push-ups are two completely different movements, and they typically should be in the same competition. If you have more than 6 or 7 events, you should do a handstand walk of some kind, or maybe a wall walk, and then I think you should still do a actual press, like a handstand push-up.
Yeah.
I mean, push-pull, dude, that workout gets so overlooked because of how iconic the finish was, but the sled got heavier, the reps went up, and the deficit went up. That's crazy. That is games, and I would love to see a reboot of something like that. And yeah, just, I mean, bring back the strict handstand push-ups. Like that's a skill that most people have, and there's a lot of separation without a lot of volume, which I think is cool.
Kyle Dotson says Acid Bath from Dubai should show up. Love that workout. Dave will never do an event from another competition. Just will never happen. Ever. And I don't know that that's necessarily a good thing. I think it would kind of be cool to have Acid Bath at the games. They all know what that shit is. It's notorious. No, Ian Adams, ring handstand push-ups. Gee, shoot me now. No thanks, dude. Again, I've done them, but they are just stupid. Yeah. Actually, okay, Logan Mars, in honor of the Olympics, I heard Sevon was going to paint himself blue and flash his blueberries to everyone before event one of the CrossFit Games. Yeah, he's going to dye his beard red. We're going to put him on the kitchen table of our Airbnb. He's going to be in a pair of undies and we're going to spank him. We're all going to stand around like those drag queens. I'm going to be dressed up as a drag queen and we're just going to spank Sevon for 30 minutes. And that's going to be our intro. So if you guys want to sponsor that show, that's a special, different kind of sponsorship, if you know what I mean. What else? What else do you think we see? What do you think the next announced event? Do you think we'll get another announced event before the weekend kicks off?
Yeah, I think so. I think some stuff will come out. I mean, they're not doing the athlete dinner anymore, and Dave would, yeah, from what Spin and other people have told me, they're not doing that this year as a big group. So I mean,
they didn't do it last year either, did they?
I don't know. I have no idea, but I know they would typically release some of the details of events that they didn't know, or maybe even an event that no one knew about. I think that's when Dave announced cyclocross was at the athlete dinner that year. I don't know.
There was a year I thought where they didn't do it. I think they didn't do it last year.
Maybe it was. Yeah, I mean, maybe it was last year. I don't know.
Because they got feedback from the athletes. They didn't want to fucking go do that. I don't blame them at all.
But I know they're not doing it this year. So that's another opportunity that you would have everyone together to make an announcement.
No, you're not, Odd. No, you're not.
I would rather get details of events we already know than get more details, incomplete details of events. Which one would you rather have? Would you rather have details of the stuff we already kind of know, or would you rather just keep getting partial?
Yeah. Well, here's another thing we already know. We know we're going to have triple unders. Thanks to whoever the fuck leaked that. Let me ask you a question. Do you think that was an intentional, they're going to trickle out a leak to make sure the athletes don't make themselves look foolish?
That's really interesting. I didn't even think about that.
I think that's what happened. And let me tell you, if that's what you guys did, Dave, I know you listen to this stuff. You say you don't consume content. You're a liar. You listen to it. You listen to Hiller. You listen to Sevon. Anyways, if you're going to see this clip, if you guys leaked triple unders intentionally or let it trickle out or say, hey, tell a couple people, let it get around, then you can't for 1 second be upset about unintentional leaks. You guys are just stirring the pot. Look, just don't want to hear it. I hate the notion of that.
I think if they
either
did it
don't tell anyone,
cool.
Huh?
If they did it intentionally, I like it.
No, stop that, dude. Dave hates us already. Okay, you're not gonna win him back. I buried us for you.
Winning back. Let's talk about triple unders. I think you got some pictures I sent you.
Oh, do I?
You should have 23 of them. Actually.
Oh my God, 23 pictures.
Or my work has been been in vain.
No, you
triple unders, guys. Let's talk about triple unders real quick. If we see them at the games, it is not a new movement. It has been on main site since 2013. Yes, that's 11 years. The first time it was programmed was in the workout Cameron, a hero workout. Taylor's got all the times that it was ever programmed on main site. It's been programmed 23 times on main site throughout the course of the 11 years. There's to me, a famous video. I know most people probably haven't seen it. I just sent it to Taylor also. We can pull it up on YouTube and watch it, of Tommy Marquez demoing triple unders in 2013. So it's been a movement that's kind of been around.
Let's watch this video of Tommy. I'm waiting for that file to airdrop to my computer. And then what we can do is
I can just give you dates if you want to search it or whatever.
Go on a main site.
Yeah. Yeah, the video of Tommy that was posted by CrossFit, I think, is from 2013, the first year that triple unders made their debut on main site. And I mean, that's a skill people have had for a really long time. I personally would rather see it than crossover double unders, but I do think most of the athletes have them in the bag essentially the same. It's just a matter of, I don't know, which one do you think looks better? When you see someone that could like really do double under crossovers well, like do sets of 50, it does look really smooth. But I would rather see triple unders. I know for a lot of people, it's just 6 of one, half dozen of the other. They don't want to see either. But I think triple unders, it's time that they come out. And I do think it's a skill that can separate, and that's
What's the
usually
video
what they
called?
want. Just put in just put in CrossFit triple unders, it'll come up.
Wow. You know who's gonna hate being associated with Tommy Marquez doing triple unders? I said, this isn't Tommy Marquez, dude.
It is.
Hold on. Are you sure?
Yeah, he's wearing some pumps, some Reebok pumps. If not, you're on the wrong video. You can just click on the link in your text too if you want.
Hey, I'm getting there. Boom. All right. You turn this down. That's still too loud. Okay.
No, it's cool.
Wow. Oh, wow. What? Dude, how, Tommy, first off, love the shoes. Love the board shorts. The glasses, the hairdo. But, dude, that shirt is tight, bro. Sheesh. I mean, God, is that a small? Is that a kid's small from Gap? Okay, let's play. Double. Oh. Damn. Look at that butt sticking out when he freaking pikes too.
Yeah, he's smooth. I mean, he's obviously he's had him for a long time. It'll be really cool if they redid this video with Tommy. That'd be cool. Just to put it out again.
Whatever workout comes out with triple unders, we're gonna make Bryson do it live.
He's can he do like 50 easily unbroken?
He can do like 100 unbroken. It's crazy.
That's cool. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, it's definitely a movement that's not new to CrossFit. I mean, it was programmed the very first time in a hero workout that also had like 2-for-1 wall balls and some other like kind of crazy movements in it. But I mean, I think just doing, I think this was a main site workout, but like 21, 18, 15, 12, 9 of Echo Bike cows and triple unders would be a nasty workout. And it's simple. You'd have a lot of separation. Triple unders do, in my opinion, like comparatively to a drag rope or any other kind of heavy rope, they fatigue the legs like no other jump rope variation does.
That is true. Wowzers. Okay, let's go back. Dates.
I got 2 minutes until I got to coach.
Oh my gosh, dude. All right. Well, give me a date. Give me a cool triple under workout that you want to look up.
Let's go
a month and day, month and year.
Let's go October 20th, 2014. Everything but the hip, everything but the hip extensions is pretty gnarly. It's just a 30s workout, but they're all pretty aggressive. And for 2014, that's a nasty chipper. Triple unders at the very end. You got knees to elbows in there.
You don't think hip extensions?
You got 11 foot. Look at that, 11-foot wall ball targets in 2014.
I love it.
So yeah, there's a triple under there. Another good one that they've programmed.
This is a great workout, by the way, just to say. Okay.
Another workout.
Yep.
Go to February 17th, 2014, because I think this is like, it's not a workout you want to do, especially at the games. But as far as trying to be moving for 7 straight minutes, it would be really
God.
I mean, if you can do triple unders at all, it becomes just 7 minutes of thrusters. But I mean, super simple. But yeah, I mean, it's been around for forever. Go to October 19th, 2015.
Wow, 7-minute AMRAPs on back-to-back days. Hold on. First off, 5. Look, this was one of those. This is one of those.
You have to keep talking about this. It's 3:59. I gotta go coach.
Okay. Well, you just go, coach. I gotta keep talking about this. See ya, JR. I'll boot you off this. You just get out of here, man. Okay, guys. If you watched our last episode, I think it was our last episode, we reviewed blocks of main site programming or microcycles, mini cycles, where they just basically repeated the same exact format of a workout, but changed the movements around, or did the same workout 5 days in a row with just different orders of movements, same movements. This is one of those microcycles. And I didn't think they were doing this as recent as 2014, but this, if you look at that Monday, 7-minute AMRAP, 5 triple unders, 3 thrusters. So 7 minutes, 5 monostructural, 3 weightlifting. You've got another 7 minutes the day before, 5 sub 130 500-meter pace pulls on a C2 rower, 3 deadlifts. So a monostructural, very challenging monostructural exercise for 5 reps, and then 3 deadlifts. Let's see if it keeps going. Nope, it doesn't. Let's see if it keeps going after that. Oh my gosh, it does. This is crazy. I can't believe we just happened upon this. I'm having there's something hot and sticky in my pants. Another 7-minute AMRAP, another monostructural exercise, 5 box jumps at a challenging height, 30 inches, and 3 heavy weightlifting reps. That's crazy. Let's go to Wednesday. Okay, they stopped. It was just a 3-day microcycle. Fuck, that's cool. Sorry guys for that. Sorry. God, sorry. I just get so crazy. Wow. I can't believe we happened upon that. All right. Anyways, before you guys go, gonna make myself look stupid by pulling up this 2-person overlay for one man. Let me get back on this side of the screen. Real quick, guys, if you have a CrossFit affiliate and you need your equipment to be in tip-top shape, check out Gym Maintenance, JIM Maintenance. They're on Instagram. We're gonna get their phone number up there, but they do preventative care for your gym equipment. They also do fix gym equipment. They do welding, all sorts of other stuff. Another new sponsor to the show. We're very grateful. They are working with us for the games. So we're just super stoked about all these new opportunities for Shut Up and Scribble, but also just briefly to tell you guys what we're going to be doing at the games. All right, I'm going to get this out of here. Don't worry, the overlays aren't done. I'm going to make them better. We are going to be doing basically 4 shows a day. And when I say we, I mean me and JR. And we're going to have our own Caleb fucking Beaver-ish person. And that's going to be Bryson running the back end for us. We're going to be doing shows every day at the games. Me and JR are going to do a pre-show before competition starts each day. And then we're going to do a post-event recap. And let me tell you, if you guys have been desiring some of the best event coverage ever, we're not going to disappoint. We're going to murder it. You guys are going to get the most crazy insight to workouts, insight to athletes' performances in these workouts, insight to how these workouts shape up, add up together, coalesce into one cohesive competition that crowns the fittest on earth. Me and JR Howell are going to be talking about it. So we're not going to be doing cap or no cap. We're not doing any of those stupid segments. Sorry, they're not stupid. Other people love them. We're only going to be analyzing the day of competition, the previous day of competition on our pre-shows, and then each event, post-event recap. We're just giving you guys as much information that we can possibly get. And one of our bonus shows is actually going to be that episode of Savon painted blue naked on our kitchen counter with all of us spanking him. So if you want to see that as well, tune in. Shut Up and Scribble. Love you guys. Have a good day.